Hello everybody, and I'm here playing Magicite. Now there was some trouble with the recording. It didn't record my voice as I was doing my usual thing, and I had gotten so far into this game that I didn't have the heart to just delete the content. So I feel I'll just narrate it. Anyway, the main idea of what I tried to do here was to see how far I could get with just the basic beginner equipment, using nothing but the peon, whatever traits I want, no hats, and no companions or variations. Now I've gotten the whole game down to 3 basic rules. Rule number 1, you always want the potion maker, the potion brewer, because you need those big potions. You can see that little purple attribute I got in my inventory. It's right next to my stats. Second rule, pickaxes are a must. Immediately make a pickaxe as soon as the round starts, because you want to mine as much as possible. And third of all, which is the most important rule of Magicite, which will get you far in the game, never fight something you know you're gonna lose. Just skip it. It isn't worth it. So as of right now, I honestly don't know what the heck I'm gonna do, since this is the beginner's status. I'm not aware of what kind of choices I'm gonna make, so I just decide I'll just roll with hitting anything with a tool instead of a weapon before I completely decide what I'm gonna do. Now, let's see. Bees and boars. Boars charge directly at you for a certain time and distance before they have to stop and rest. And if you know their distance that they charge, you can completely control this boar and kill it. But if you get cocky, you'll get hurt. Next off is the bee. It's kind of like the boar. It'll go a certain distance before having to take a rest, but it definitely has a more range and direction where it'll run to, because it can fly. But they're not that hard to kill either. I don't even have to tell you about the pigs. They're just cannon fodder for food. The slimes are supposed to be easy, but sometimes they can get the jump on you by literally just hopping toward you when you think they're standing still. But they're weak, they only do 1 damage. So it's all good. Right, remember what I said, pickaxes are important, so now I've got enough material to make a better pickaxe immediately. So now that I have a stone pickaxe, if I see regular gray rocks that I've been mining before, I'll start getting iron out of it instead of just rocks. Like that one up top. Alright, now I have iron. Now, those little blue fairies you see floating around in the background, I'd need a net to catch them, and I need to collect a couple of them to use magic, but I don't know if I'm going to be a mage. Okay, I almost died here. That hornet is a little too much for me, so don't fight a battle you know you're gonna lose. So I'm walking off. I'm not even gonna bother. Spiders are easy and simple. They just do a little hop, but they run straight for you. They will not stop. A whole lot of iron here. There doesn't seem to be that many enemies that I've noticed. Alright, herbs. Major important. Because of the potion maker ability I've given myself, I'm able to make big potions on the fly, which heal me for much more than these tiny little potions. Okay, there are 3 doors here. Each one will take me to a new biome. This one's an ice biome. This one is the same biome I'm in right now. And this one will take me to a biome that's a step higher than the green one. I'll continue with the green one because it's easy, and I'd like to keep making potions. And possibly figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with this character. Now, this is the town where there's shops, and right now I'm just gonna sell equipment that I don't need. So, I noticed that I have very high dexterity, so that's when I decided that I'll be an archer. So that means no mushrooms for minor potions for magic, and that means I'll be making a lot of arrows, and I'm gonna need a bow, so I kept the string as well. I sold the old pickaxe. This guy with the anvil, he takes ore that I got from mining all the rocks and turn it into iron for me. I can't do that myself. And as I've said before, making a pickaxe is one of the top priorities, so now I have a steel pickaxe. Now to make a bow, that means I need 4 sticks instead of 3. And now I have a bow. And since I won't be needing rock for much, I'll just use them as my arrowheads for now. Should probably cook this meat. Just going ahead and free up some spaces. Eating raw meat will give me 1 hunger back up, but eating cooked meat will give me 3 and possibly heal me for 1 point. See? Oh yeah, and the best part is you take a crap in this game whenever you eat. Alright, since I'm going with a dexterity build, which means archer, my armor has to be made of leather. So I'm gonna need all the monster pelts I can get. I mean, monster hides. What am I saying? No, wait. Is it monster pelts or monster hide? Oh well, I'll see in a bit. So the archery's not that strong now because, well, I just now decided I'd be an archer. So I'm not killing everything in one shot you regularly would with a regular build. I'm all out of room. I'm gonna have to shove something out of here for a quick second. Oh, stone blade. Might as well switch it with a new axe. Those blue rocks are diamondite, which is the hardest one, but since I don't have a better pickaxe for it, I'm gonna just break it up for some stone. I notice I'm already about to level up. Now, when I do level up, the first skill I get for dexterity is usually the best one. And here I am getting a little risky trying to go through my inventory to make space, while there's a boar chasing after me. There we go, I leveled up. And I ended up getting the direwolf attribute. The green one's for archery, and since I'm sticking with archery, I chose it. Now what the direwolf is, it's just a little wolf companion that'll run straight forward into enemies, pushing them all the way to the back and attacking them as they go. It's a very, very helpful friend. Alright. Check it out. Okay, for some reason, it's not hurting these slimes though, but it's hurting the bull. I mean, it's hurting the boar. But it's fine. Slimes are easy. I can finish them off just fine. Now I'm full on inventory, so I gotta drop some things at some point. But I figure I don't need mushrooms and string, since I've already got my bow, and mushrooms are for mana potions. For magic. But I decide I don't need the monster bones either. Oh, right. Okay, this guy took me for surprise. I didn't know what to do. This is one of those bosses for one of the hats? What was his name? It started with a P. I stick the direwolf on him just to do some extra damage. Because I know this guy has 600. And I didn't know how the heck I was going to beat him. But I figured maybe I could try? It would have been nice to get some extra XP. So the direwolf pushed him all the way to the end. So I decided to stick the direwolf on him, but he jumped over it. It sure isn't doing enough damage. I'm all out of arrows. I can't keep shooting it. So now I gotta free up even more space to turn some rocks into into ingots to make more arrows. There we go. And he jumps over the direwolf and he's backed me into a corner. Time to go through the door. District 4. Yeah, he almost killed me. 1 health. Now, what I do every time I visit a village is before I do anything, I sell all the stuff I know I'm not gonna use. And since I'm going with the archer, one of the items I'm not gonna use anymore would have to be wood. Wooden sticks are a must, but the wood itself is not necessary. I also don't need the meat if I've already got cooked meat. Hold up. It seems to have slipped my mind that I forgot to add one little detail. I have not beaten Magicite. So yeah, like I said, this was just to see how far I could go. I haven't beaten the game yet, so there are certain parts that I don't know what to do. And I will definitely let you know when I have reached those parts. Alright. Nothing left to do here. Checking all inventory. Yep, looks good. Moving on. Still in a green area, which is the first biome, which is good. These biomes help me get health potions, because at some point I'm not going to be able to make those anymore. These green things give off herbs, which are for health potions. You need to farm those. Excuse me. This. Alright, got a bow and arrow. I no longer have to worry about these bees. Alright, gold. The second to best iron in the whole game. Gonna need to collect a lot of these. Thank goodness there's quite a bit. Just go stick the direwolf on everything. It didn't kill anything though, that's the weird part. This thing usually tears everything to shreds in its path. Now I bet it'll kill this boar. Just let me get the boar out of the way. Alright, there we go. Oh, look at that. It's tearing those things apart. Okay, 2 ice biomes and a biome that's 1 level ahead. I think I'll go the safer route. At least this way I can still get herbs, possibly. And the enemies aren't that much harder from the grass biome. Alright, don't need string. Definitely don't need bone, but you know what? I'm running low on arrows, I notice. So maybe I could use those. Alright. I'm almost done for another piece of armor. Not much commentary to do because there's not much to commentate about anymore. Alright, this place is a little different. There are little midgets that like to charge and jump around at you. So it's better just not to set them off. Oh my goodness. And then there are these guys. These guys use magic. If you get close enough, they'll start shooting. And their shots can go through walls. Now that I think about it, I should be in a district. Yep, there it is. Okay, the rocks, sometimes some of them are monsters. So it's always good to check. But the thing is, these monsters only appear under normal rocks that give iron. So if there's a colored rock, you don't have to worry about it. But always be very careful around these rocks. So they will get the jump on you. Did I forget to mention that how much I love the direwolf? Alright, gold chest, you need keys to open. Or the locksmith ability, which I don't have. So, there is no opening that gold chest. And to be honest, I have yet to open a single gold chest in my entire gameplay of playing Magicite. Alright, I knew I'd need those bones for something. There we go. Not gonna be able to open this. Moving on. Now these guys are acting a little weird here. They somehow get aggroed by me, even though I'm directly under them. And now that I'm on top of them... Oh, that's bull. It walked on their heads. Oh, wait, it's coming back? Oh. Really? Well, I'm gonna wait till it's charged again. And I'm gonna make sure it gets him. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Excuse me. Seem to be having cough fits right now. Alright, I don't have time for the direwolf to wake up, so I'm gonna just shoot them all. Look at that. Simple and easy. I'd say of all the classes that have the highest chance of survival, I guess it'd be the archer. Since there's no real combat involved. Okay. 2 spider arrows. These purple arrows are for spiders. The red one is for mushrooms. And spiders have these traps that summon bigger monsters, so I think I'll stick with the mushroom area. It's much safer, despite the mushrooms having tougher enemies. Besides, I honestly hate spiders. Just a little inventory management. And yes, I'm about out of food, so. There we go. And I have enough to make some armor now, so. For now, I'll just go get the ingots ready, and then I'll be able to make enough armor to start doing some real damage. For now, shoot, I don't have any sticks. You'll find out what I'm about to do as soon as I leave the town. Alright. Now to go make some real armor. Alright. Put 3 in that. And put 3 in that. Perfect. Alright, now my dexterity should be really high. And my health too. And there's nothing left to do, so moving on. Well, maybe I should just sell one more time. I forgot to sell the iron pickaxe because of what I plan to do. Like I said before, pickaxe is one of the top priorities. So, I need wood. Now, what I don't like about these mushrooms is one specific thing. They're hard to hit. Even the direwolf won't kill them. Okay. Think of these guys like the tiki areas, the big mushroom head guys. They're using magic as well. So they'll start shooting. But it won't even matter. I got what I needed. And golden pickaxe. My goodness. Ah, that trickster. Okay, so it takes 3 arrows to kill the big mushroom guys. The direwolf just walks on these things' heads and just completely just ignores them. Oh, I leveled up. So let's see, what do I get now? The hunter's howl, huh? So this thing just increases my dexterity altogether. It means I should be shooting arrows and it should be killing harder if I use it. Okay. That mage has got to go. But I notice I'm almost out of arrows. Time to clear up some inventory. That's a lot of enemies down there. Let's give the direwolf one more try. There we go. Now it's damaging one of them. But little to nothing. Well, time to clean up house on my own. There we go. Perfect. I can mine in peace. Stupid slimes. Okay, these jellyfish are a bit dangerous. But I'll definitely want to make a habit of starting to kill them more often for a certain little special item. But for now, they're just dangerous. Alright, I don't need that. That's for mages. And I don't need bone. And I don't need wood. Alright. More gold. And I'm gonna just sick the direwolf on that squid. Or jellyfish. I don't know what the heck these things are. I guess they're jellyfish. May want to heal up. The jellyfish is still alive. Not for long, though. Alright, here we go. Okay, these doors. Oh my goodness. It's just... what to do about these? Okay, 2 stone doors, which is sure death, and a spider door. The highest place I've gone was a stone door, and then I died. So I'd have a better chance in the spider biome, which means I'm gonna hate this decision. I really am. I'm getting quite a bit of iron. But I've already got all the iron I need, so I guess at some point I'll be able to make iron arrows, and then I'll have to throw away stone altogether. Right, I forgot about the gold. In fact, that's enough to actually make a new piece of armor. I wonder what I'm doing though. Why am I leaving? Okay. It's around this point I completely forget what I'm doing since I got so far into the game. Those bats are annoying. I thought the direwolf killed the spiders. Okay, rule of thumb about this. I literally have no idea what's going on now. Wait a minute, this was the only time I ever went into the spider bone. Okay, I know what happened here. A very serious and fortunate of events happen here. Right, okay, those spider eggs, they're like traps that you don't want to mess with. Break more than 2 spider eggs. Oh god, that was a mistake on my part. Break more than 2 spider eggs, and you'll summon an even bigger spider. I forget the name, so I just keep calling it the Spider Queen. Something's had to have been laying all these spider eggs. And that's a lot of spiders. Okay. And I just realized something. I made the big mistake of shooting arrows into this giant pit of spiders. That one arrow that missed the spider probably hit a bunch of eggs. So, yeah, there's the Spider Queen. Now, honestly, I think I could have taken it on, but there was so many eggs around and so many enemies that I think it was too big a risk. I mean, look at this. If I hit more eggs, I just call another one. So I decided that I need to move. And... yeah. Okay, now it looks like I've realized that I could make better armor now. There we go. Now I got a golden helmet. Alright, that's a crap ton of big potions. It was a good idea to stock up on those. Because I think I'm now finally in levels to where I don't get any more potions. I don't see anything else to do here. Why did I stay? Oh, right. I needed arrows. Okay, I officially have no idea what's going on now. Let's see, alright, the direwolf. That thing tore those mage mushrooms to shreds. Now I can kill the mages in 2 shots. I like it. Well, next to complete and utter murder. did I ever forget to say how much I love the direwolf? Because I really did love it. That thing killed a lot of things. Shoot, my new ability, the triple shot. Guess I wanted to try it out at that point. Okay, another mushroom or 2 death doors. I think I'll go through another mushroom. I've got a whole lot of money, I just noticed. But nothing worth buying. At 31 meat. I have been wrecking house, apparently. Now that I've got 30... How much? 36 cooked meat? I'm not sure. I've literally got to the point to where I've run out of commentary. This is literally me watching myself play a video game. Well, I did hit... I can say that there's a little bit more to say near the end because, like I said, this is the longest run I've ever done. Especially off just the base equipment for a beginner. This guy has no special attributes and no special equipment stuck on, like hats or even in a companion. So I'd say this was a very special run, and despite me losing all of my audio for it, there was no need to delete it or not share it. Now, there's one problem I have with this. It's freaking long. I didn't think I'd last this long. That's nearly 50 minutes. Okay, there was an item. Alright, looks like I found the item I was looking for. By killing enough squids, I can get what's called the Jelly Blade. If you give up 3 pieces of your health, you'll get a sword that is plus 100 attack. And I say, that's worth it. I mean, look at this thing's stats. Right, it looks like I'm all out of sticks to make arrows. $112. Yep, that's the jelly blade. Okay, this is a door I've never seen before. That means I've reached an area I've never been to. I don't know what's behind that door. I didn't know what was behind that door. It'd be a complete different mystery. I could go through another mushroom, but I decided to let's get a little explorative. Let's get a little ambitious. So I've never seen this hue of a color, which means I'm about to face things that I've never seen before, which was interesting. But I did not know just how bad and how underdeveloped I was. Alright, here we go. Adventure time. Yeah, I was just monologuing here, apparently. Didn't know what the heck was gonna be there. Right, so I look around and the song reminded me of the tiki plate. Then I saw this butterfly. It's not dying. I'm shooting it and it's not dying. All that for one butterfly. That made me panic a little. But there were a lot of chests in this level. Now these guys came, and they were about as tough as the butterfly. And they jump over my arrows, which is annoying. So I check how many arrows I've got, and I've already wasted almost 20 arrows, which is half how many I went in with. And another butterfly. I said, nope, I don't want to deal with that. So here I am trying to kill it. And then these things somehow get up top. They're apparently able to stick to walls and climb. So you're not safe for long. And these little purple bubbles just hurt you for so much. It's like I had to use a good number of potions I had been storing up. I figured there ain't no way I can kill this guy with an arrow because he's jumping too much. Look at him. So this made me worry a lot. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Then I keep finding all these interesting items that were completely useless against the jelly blade. I didn't know whether to get rid of them or keep them. I didn't know what to do. So I figured what I should have done, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have just stuck with the jelly blade. I probably would have had a better chance. I'm over here trying to shoot everything. Eventually, it just gets too much for me to handle and I decide to run. Like, I'm low on health, and I'm over here dodging left and right. Look at all this. I don't even bother getting some of the ore or some of the important looking chests around. I try to mine, but it's just, no, it's no. And then I find another door I've never seen before, and I decide to go through it. Biggest mistake I have ever made. Because I think I went into a level that was much stronger than the one I just came from. At least that's what I was saying. Oh boy. sold everything that was going to be completely useless to me. Gave myself a whole bunch of iron arrows. I feel that if I had taken the time to use the jelly sword instead of the bow, I probably could have killed those things easy. And even more, I probably could have, well, gotten the material I needed to increase my armor. Definitely would have been able to make a new golden armor. But hey, that's what happens when you follow rule number 3. Don't fight a battle you can't win. And I sure as heck wasn't gonna win that fight. Not with the way I was fighting. And then I figured, okay, it looks like I need to have potions on the hotbar immediately. Because I get hurt too easy. Alright. Moving on. Now these things show up. And they're much worse. I'm over here trying to kill it. And they don't take... They jump higher than those little things that used to, Is that a dragon? That's what I said. Is that a dragon? So I'm over here shooting everything I've got at it. And it takes so many arrows just to kill it. That I realize... I might die in this level. The bull doesn't seem to react to me at all, so I completely ignored it. Now that I've gotten stuff like... Oh, right. This is where I felt that I should probably use the jelly sword. Look at that! It murder-faced the thing. Now I got a chance to iron mine, but it doesn't even matter. So I figure as long as I don't do anything with those bulls, they won't attack. And then my direwolf attacked the bull. So now to do inventory management again. I don't need the leather. I don't need the mushroom. And I don't need the rocks. I wanted to save that herb because you can never have too many potions. There's so much diamond armor down here. But as soon as I see that bull and it sees me, it reminded me of the boar. It just charged. Except it didn't wait long. So I figured, okay, no, I'm not going to be able to win this. It's time to just run through it. So I jump on the direwolf and I try to charge my way through everything. And yeah, no. Now I'm over here just trying to run and gun. These dragons do so much damage. And at some point when I'm trying to heal here, I get hurt after I heal myself. I have 5 health and I'm still dead and I'm freaking out saying, no! Which is some bull. I healed myself, but no. And then I just, I opened the chest, and I didn't get any new items. It's just points. But hey, that's Magicite.